The conversation that me and you are about to have will shift your perspective in a way that will make you so fearless that you actually feel like a psychopath. First of all, what is fear? Fear is your mind anticipating an unideal outcome. That's all it is. So when you go into a job interview, or you're going to give a presentation in front of a group of people, or you're thinking about approaching someone that you find attractive, what happens? You become nervous, you start to sweat, your throat becomes dry, and those voices begin whispering to you, trying to convince you to back out. That fear that you are experiencing is your subconscious mind saying, what if we don't know the answer to a question? Or what if I stutter in the middle of my presentation? Or what if she thinks I'm weird and says no? But I want to make something very, very clear. Fear is not the problem. Perspective is your problem. The reason it's important to come to that realization is because if you spend all of your time confronting fear itself, you will be doing nothing but wasting your own time. Therefore, we must go to the source, the roots which have blossomed this flower of fear, and rip them out. So how do we do this? We must be accepting. Again, if the fear that you are experiencing is derived from anticipation of an unideal outcome, we must shift our perspective so that any outcome is ideal. But what if I genuinely do not want to experience a certain outcome? And that's a fair question, right? Like no one wants to experience rejection, and no one wants to fumble a job interview. But that is assuming that you know what's best for you. You don't. God knows what's best for you. Your Creator, the being that put you here on this earth to fulfill a specific purpose for a specific reason. The being that crafted you, your life, your soul, into a sacred masterpiece. He knows what's best for you. Therefore, we must trust that God is guiding us down the path that will lead us where we are meant to be. So sure, you may butcher the interview, but it turns out you got hired at an even better company that pays you more 3 months later. Sure, he or she may reject you, but it turns out you met your soulmate the following week. You see, the outcome doesn't make a difference to us. We make sure that we are the best we can be, so that when we show up to the interview, or give the presentation, approach the girl, take the risk. We've done our part, and the rest is in God's hands.